Happy Valentine's Day, you hopeless romantics.
Who lit that third picture? Camera one, get ready for plan across the graphics. That's too tight. Camera three.
And what better way to celebrate love than by utterly destroying the cinematic masterpiece that is Titanic? Yeah, I said it. Titanic isn't romantic. It's a disaster, and not just the iceberg kind. It's a festering, unrealistic, frankly toxic portrayal of what love supposedly is. Prepare to throw your heart-shaped boxes overboard because we're about to show you why Titanic is actually relationship sabotage in sparkly big-budget clothing. Let's break down this epic romance, shall we? They meet, what, twice?
I'm Jack Dawson.
Rose is already engaged to another dude,
I'm your fiance.
My fiance! Yes, you are, and my
clearly conflicted, and then bam, Jack comes in, declaring his undying love for her. He's actually willing to die for her, but in the midst of painting her naked and
Where to, miss?
driving her around in a car, um, it seems a lot more like textbook love bombing than a traditional romance. And it's not really a slow burn, it's more like an inferno of obsession. Think about it. He barely knows her. He's projecting all of his fantasies onto her, and she, in this vulnerable state, is eating it right up. Remember Jack's line, "I know we're gonna be together"?
I hope you enjoy your time together!
That's not romantic confidence. That's borderline stalker territory. Real love, as anyone can tell you, takes time to build. This is emotional wildfire fueled by desperation and a lot of hormones. The core of their romance is built on the very tired trope of the man saves the woman. Rose is portrayed as trapped, suffocated even by her wealthy life, and only Jack, the free spirit, can save her. Please. This isn't empowerment, it's classic codependency. Rose isn't finding herself, she's latching on to Jack as an escape from her own life. And Jack is fulfilling his hero fantasy by rescuing her. Rose dramatically cries, "Jack, I feel like I can fly," which is less about love and more like escaping her responsibility. Have you ever been in a relationship that you hated? And then a barista says,
I thought you were leaving.
I am.
"Thank you. Have a nice day. Well, that's a nice hat." And suddenly you realize what's missing from your relationship. At the same time, you're falling in love with this barista stranger over a friendly compliment. Staying for Rose. Where's her agency? Where's her own internal journey? No. Conveniently, all solved by this magic man who sweeps her off her feet. It's lazy writing disguised as liberation. So let's face it, Titanic relies on tragedy porn to sell its flimsy romance. The sinking ship, the hundreds of deaths. It's all emotional manipulation to make you feel something for a relationship that's fundamentally hollow. And if you strip away the disaster backdrop, what do you have left?
You're no picnic. All right?
Two pretty people that barely know each other having a fling before one of them dies in the ocean. Is that really epic? Or is it just a visually stunning way to distract you from the lack of emotional depth in this story?
What's the use? Nobody's listening to us anyway.
So this Valentine's Day, let's ditch the Titanic fantasy.
You're not to see that boy again.
Let's reject the toxic idea that true love is instant obsession, savior complexes, drowning in shared trauma. Real love is built on respect, a genuine connection, healthy boundaries, perhaps a shared life, not shared near-death experiences on a sinking boat. Titanic isn't a romance movie, it's a relationship wreck. The only time the Titanic showed us what love was is in the scene where a mother has to comfort her kids because her family's about to drown for buying coach tickets. It's time we stopped glorifying this garbage as some kind of love ideal. Still think Titanic is the ultimate romance? Then you're probably still single. Happy Valentine's Day. Now go watch a real movie. one that doesn't actively sabotage your love life. Let me know in the comments how many tissues you won't be wasting on this overrated disaster, because real relationships deserve better than icy, sinking garbage. Thanks again for watching this impromptu Valentine's Not Take brought to you by Beer Me That Movie. New episodes release every Wednesday. Check us out in our podcast feed, and stay tuned for the next Not Take coming up soon.
Spaceships that don't fly, cowboys don't shoot straight, romance just a lie, cliches that we all hate. Not take a lot to see, not take a lot